Howdy friends and neighbors, and thanks for joining me for Channel Marbetter's second video. This is going to be a bit different than the last one, but as always I will be using my hand-me-down iPhone for filming. Getting down to business, I'm going to be trying this mask by Freeman and reviewing it for you, in case you'd like to try it yourself sometime. We'll take just a few seconds to look over the directions here. They look pretty straightforward. I noticed that after absorbs oil, it says refines and tones skin. Immediately I imagine some sort of miracle transformation. Oh, Freeman, if you're going to fix me, you'll need more than a miracle. I'm going to skip the patch test part and bank on me not having any negative skin reactions. Before I forget though, let me give you a quick before shot of my skin. Clean, but a little shiny. Pores look big, but not extra dark or dirty. Imperfect as always. Hey, maybe the mask will peel off some of the homeliness. Now it's time to start painting this stuff on. The thing that most interested me about the back of the pouch was that it said no parabens in large print. I've seen this written on dozens of cosmetics before, but I didn't know why anyone cared, so I decided to look it up for the sake of this video. I learned that parabens are added to cosmetics, often topical ones, to act as preservatives and antimicrobials. Potentially, they can also masquerade as estrogen inside our bodies because they seem to be able to bind to estrogen receptors. The main concern is that, even if our actual exposure to parabens is minimal, it occurs on such a regular basis that over time their presence could be enough to turn on cancer cells. Specifically, breast cancer, as parabens have notoriously been found in breast tumor tissue. Even though the body of research on parabens is incomplete, now I know what the bad press is all about. People are worried that parabens could be carcinogens. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. It's my personal belief that one reason we have so much cancer here in the first world is because we expose ourselves to a complicated cocktail of synthetic chemicals every day. That being said, I know that correlation does not equal causation. I haven't condemned parabens to be something that I actively avoid. Instead, I put more energy into using up bottles of personal care products that would otherwise go to waste. That is to say, I haven't gotten too picky yet. Whether parabens are harmful or not, I don't have to worry about them in this instance thanks to Freeman's vigilance. As you can see, I wasn't about to waste a drop of this stuff. I'm sure you also saw earlier what an amateur camera woman I am. I was afraid to lean over my phone and bump it, but finally I realized that I wasn't in the shot. And yes, someday I will remember to set up my phone in the landscape orientation, but today was not that day. Anyway, I have a little more experience applying these sorts of masks to my face than I do making videos for YouTube. As I was spreading the mask over my skin, I took my time and really tried to make sure every inch was thoroughly covered and every pore was filled in. At the same time, I didn't want to slather it on so heavily as to prevent the mix from setting up correctly. There was half a package of product left when I was done, so I went and found this bag to keep it in. Pretty plain to see it's from my mom's pantry. Here's how the mask looks as it's beginning to dry. Despite my best efforts, it looks like gaps are forming where the mixture sank into my pores, or goodness only knows what happened there. On the bright side, this stuff has a really enticing citrus smell to it. Plus, judging by the rubbery texture, it seems to be setting up pretty quickly. And now we play the waiting game. Look how horrible I am at painting my fingernails. Anything for a little distraction, though. As the mask dried, I discovered that I could make it peel around the edges just by moving my face, and I couldn't resist. Not because the drying process was uncomfortable or anything, but just because cracking the mask was fun. Now for the real peel porn you've all been waiting for. That's why you ventured to the weird part of the internet, isn't it? Human beings are curious creatures. Please excuse my broken lip. Winter winds aren't gentle around these parts. My second skin is easily removed, albeit full of holes. The mask comes off clean, and it's quite stretchy. I tried to emulate all those blackhead removal videos and get a close-up of the side of the mask that was touching me. Unfortunately, my camera didn't really get a great close-up. You didn't miss much though, because even I couldn't see many things stuck to the old mask. Just the contours of my 20-something-year-old hide. When the directions said to avoid eyebrows and hairline, they meant it. It took a lot of behind-the-scenes rinsing and scrubbing to unstick this stuff from my hair. When it was time for me to get an after shot of my face, I had to move from the bathroom to my room so my dad could use the shower. So the lighting will be a little different. When all was said and done, my face felt very fresh, more cleansed than it had been, and the shine was gone. My pores looked emptier, that is to say cleaner, free of any nasty hidden grease. So I would say the oil absorbing claim held true, and I give this product a positive rating. But it still didn't wash the ugly off. Damn. Thanks for watching.